guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today's Sunday, November 26th. I just have a little story to tell you about when I was about 16 years old. Um, Actually, when I was about 14, all I wanted to do was be in the band. Well, Mom and Daddy wouldn't buy me an instrument to play, but the band did provide some instruments for the band students, which were, the tuba and these big old heavy brass instruments. Well, I found out that I could play the drums, and it was a snare drum. It was pretty big and pretty difficult to march with it. We had to strap it around our shoulder and everything, but that's what I learned to play because my road to becoming a majorette was to learn to play the drums. All I ever wanted was to be a majorette and be able to twirl the baton and wear that beautiful sparkly tiara on my head. Well, of course, I couldn't take baton lessons. Mom and Daddy sure wouldn't pay for that luxury. But my friend Ann, she had taken baton lessons, and she was already a majorette in ninth grade. So she gave me lessons and taught me how to twirl. Well, then I tried out for majorette, and I did not get it. My routine was just horrible. Well, Ann worked with me for another year, and when tryouts came around again, I did a routine to Stars and Stripes Forever. I think it's John Philip Sousa. And I got it that year. Oh, I couldn't wait to get my beautiful, sparkly, uniform and leotard, whatever it's called, and my tiara. Well, that year, the band director decides to go military. So he buys us these military uniforms with this old ugly military hat with a big old plumes, feather plumes sticking up out of it. So I had to try to, dance around and twirl out there on the football field with that old military hat stuck on my head. But anyway, we had to go to band camp one summer to, we would go down there and we would just, get out on the football field and practice and practice and practice. And we stayed at this place called Seashore Methodist Assembly. And it's in Biloxi, Mississippi, and it's right there on the beach. So they have dorms there and everything. So Rhonda, who was the head majorette, she did all the choreography. She was crazy about this boy. And some way or another, she arranged for him to come and pick her up and take her to a nightclub there in Biloxi called the Vapors. Well, of course, me and Ann and let's see, what was the other girl's name? Deborah. We wanted to go too, even though we didn't know any of the other boys that were going to be with her boyfriend. So anyway, all of us, we got out there it was like a little back alleyway with our batons, and we started twirling and marching down this alleyway like we were practicing so hard to learn our routines. Well, she had arranged for this boy to come and pick us up. So we sneaked off and got in the car with these boys and went to that Vapors nightclub. So then we probably stayed there about an hour. Well, when we got back to Seashore Methodist Assembly, they were waiting for us with the cops. Let me tell you. Oh, we were scared to death. Oh, and we got into so much trouble. And they called our parents and told our parents to come get us. Well, my mom and daddy, there's no way they would come get me. For all they cared, Glenda Merle could walk home. Well, Ann, she was spoiled and she could do no wrong. And her mama came to get her, so I hitched me a ride home with Ann and her mother. Well, she didn't even get into any trouble, and the only thing I remember getting, I'm surprised I didn't get a good beating, but I think I just got a big cussing out. But anyway, that was like on a Thursday night. Well, then that Monday morning, we were all called into the principal's office, and his name was Mr. Hancock. Oh, he chewed us out. Oh, he was so mad at us and told us we could have gotten raped or we could have gotten kidnapped and killed and, all these scenarios that an adult would think about, but a child, we never even gave it a thought that anything bad could happen to us. Well, while he was carrying on, me and Ann got the giggles. Well, we couldn't laugh right there in front of the principal. And so we just held our hands over our mouths and we were laughing and laughing, but we were trying to pretend like we were crying. And I don't think he figured it out. Mr. Hancock never said anything. Anyway, we all got expelled from school for 3 days, I think it was. So I just wanted to let y'all know that's about how dumb and stupid I was and how I became a runaway majorette. But here's some pictures of us. That's Rhonda. That's the one that concocted the little escape. And then this is me here. And this is Ann right here. And I don't have a picture of Deborah. But that took place in about 1967. So thank you for watching, and please hit the like button and leave a comment if you feel like it, and keep on coming back. Thanks, guys. Bye.